Hi everyone, welcome to Spiritual World, in which we're here to talk about all things related to spirituality. Today I'm here to talk to you about imprinting. Now, what is really imprinting? Well, imprinting is something like this. Sometimes you have souls or beings from the light, they come on earth. You could call them starseeds too. They never lived through the experience of earth. They never went through the value system. They have no understanding of the physical background of earth. Because they don't understand it, it's very important for them to get a knowledge base, and this is where imprinting comes in. So the concept of imprinting first comes in with Dolores Cannon from Keepers of the Garden. So of course this is a theory that's been discussed by other people too, but today I am sticking with Dolores Cannon's theory. As we all know, she is one of the leading masters when it comes to metaphysics. So this is what I want to share. So first we have to understand sometimes starseeds, souls, they come on earth, but they don't have the knowledge base when it comes to earth. We know earth is a school, so it's an earth school, and people come here to learn. But sometimes they don't understand the value system, the hierarchy, the schooling system. They don't understand the emotions, like they don't even understand anger or fear. And so oftentimes that if they were starseed, they come on earth and they never had any knowledge base about earth, they would be paralyzed and be in complete shock because of all the violence and the fear and the anger that's there, and they would be really scared. So it's very important for us, well, not me of course, but there's a preparation for these souls. So once they come to the earth school, they'll be better equipped. So sometimes they come in and there's an imprintation on these souls that is being overseen by different spirit and the higher council, and then they actually grab the information from the Akashic record and there's an imprintation on the soul. So we have to understand this. So sometimes people might wonder, so how do you know what kind of life, what kind of imprintation does the soul have? So sometimes, for example, if a person is meant to be a leader, so you'll have like an imprintation of a life as a Cleopatra, as a Napoleon, as a famous king, or as a leader of a thief, things like that. So from that standpoint, they will understand different kind of knowledge base. They will understand the value system and they will understand the hierarchy. But this imprintation, it's very real. So as a soul in itself, they'll feel like it's their own emotion. They live through that. They experience through that. It's going to feel very true and very vivid. So for example, if there is two souls, they both got imprintation of Napoleon. And because they both got imprintation of Napoleon, and if we were to put them under past life regression at the same time frame, they would come out with very identical information with the time frame and then the emotions as is. So from that standpoint, we can actually understand that imprintation is very important for a soul. But there's also something that we need to understand. When it comes to imprints, it's very often that the soul, once they leave earth, meaning they leave, they pass on, they will also still have the imprint in them. It's as if it's a gift of knowledge. We pass it on, we give it to this soul, and they could carry on to their next mission and go to different planet or different other schools. And also, when we have to understand, when there's an imprint, it doesn't mean that everyone will follow the path that they got with the imprintation. You still have free will. So for example, you can have the option to go to A to B, but suddenly you can say, I have a free will, I'll go to C. It's really up to the soul in itself, because you have the notion of free will. And another important thing that I want to say is that very often aliens that actually come on earth, there's such a big people really make aliens sound like really, really like big, nasty, like monsters, but they're not. So most often than not, they come on Earth because they want to help Earth. So meaning that, for example, in the past, like a long time ago, they would come in and they would actually teach human beings about certain things, technologies, and things like that, so they could evolve faster. So if you could see it from that, you wouldn't think of aliens like very dangerous. And I'm pretty sure the people that are watching this probably do not associate alien with someone mean, but actually a lot of us, we reincarnate in different kind of planet, and we see Earth as a school in itself. Something that I wanted to share about fear and anger. We all understand a lot of fear and anger exists on the Earth realm. We understand Earth is a very dense school. But according to the Lord's canon, if we alleviate our fear and anger, we can actually begin to travel to different part of the universe. Because we have so much fear and anger in us, that's why we're stuck in our part of the universe and we couldn't expand. So once we let go of that fear and anger, we will be able to travel in different part of the universe. Because fear in itself is a very dangerous characteristic to have. It's very important that we don't propagate that around in the universe. So I hope you understand. This is what I wanted to say when it comes to fear and anger. So this is all I wanted to share with you this week with Spiritual World when it comes to imprinting. If you like my video, please click like and subscribe. And also if you have different kind of topics you want to learn about, feel free to share in the comments below so I understand what kind of things that you're interested in and different kind of evolution that you would like to have. So this is all for this week. Bye bye for now.